We've started. Hey guys, what you call it? Mal the train shooter here. Yeah, we've got little Dave. You right, Davey?
How you doing? I'm good, you?
Good, good. I'm good. Well, I'm suffering. You know what I mean? We'll talk about. You'll take the
Yeah.
mick out of that, no doubt. Yeah, and then we've got Monty John,
How do?
the man with the obscene onesie.
It is not obscene.
It is obscene, dude. It is. And obviously you've got me. Yeah. Now the idea of this is it's a regular It's a regular Tuesday show. Yeah, where basically we're getting together and painting our bolt action stuff, and Dave's probably not painting bolt action because he's probably got loads of commission work to do, and he's already painted all his bolt action for this month. Is that right, Dave?
I was actually going to paint. I was going to paint my Japanese live today.
Oh, were you?
I was going to see how many. I've got them prepped. I might scoot over to do a bit of airbrushing while we're chilling, but apart from that,
it's how we roll. I've got my Gurkhas. Yeah, so I'll be working on those tonight and seeing if I can get a bit of those done. Yeah, something's dinging. Yeah, I'll be going very slowly, and the only reason I'm agreeing to paint is because all my hand has to do is this. Yeah, this hand can be nice and free. This one, no. This one still hurts, so I'm resting it on the table. If you don't know what's going on, I fell out the attic. Right, what's Wanty John working on?
Just some green army men. I've been up to Poundland, so.
Yeah, John's watched my video then.
So yeah, I've got my howitzer team. I have my half track, and I have my special character. So I'm just gonna work through them.
Yeah, so you're working on that. So we're. Don't know how much.
What's the matter? Come on.
It hurts. It really does, even with the pain.
Oh, look at him! Look at his little face.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna get that reindeer out of yours and throttle you with it.
Come on.
It hurts.
Oh.
No.
We were just getting an echo from somewhere there.
It wasn't me. My audio's off.
That was my audio because I'm trying to find out.
Oh, here we go. It's him.
Hey, I'm trying to participate in the conversation with the people and stuff and things.
You're trying to. No, there is no conversation with the people and the stuff and things.
It will be the three of us right now. Watch.
It says we've got 5 viewers.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mine says 3.
Well, I'm not even watching yet, so that is a good thing.
Yeah, there are people watching. Now, you know the drill, guys. Say hello in the comments if you're watching, yeah? Come chat with us as we paint. Paint with us. That's the idea behind this. It's to help us get our bolt action sort of... Well, to be truthful, it's to help me get my bolt action mojo done. These two don't have a problem with it. I need a dedicated painting time. Otherwise, yeah. I was looking at your armies, and like both of them are like twice the size of mine.
It's not just the armies, boss. It's not just the armies.
Isn't it?
Oh, here we go. Go on, Dave. What were you saying?
I can't quite remember.
Sorry.
That's just how John rolls.
It is.
Not hard dry brush a load of green iron, man.
I'll have you know there is no dry brushing on any of my miniatures.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
How's that then?
Because I base coat, layer, wash, highlight, extra highlight, and I'm done.
You almost sound professional at that. Did at any point you consider starting up prickly painting services?
I don't have prickly painting services.
You had prickly terrain services.
Yeah, that just never did anything with that. But anyway, you've been making terrain, so it's not like, you know, you've got behind with miniature numbers, sure, but you have increased, well, more terrain than anyone else.
That's very true. That's very true. I've got half a bolt action board.
Half's better than none, mate.
It is. I've been actually looking to see if I can get a gaming mat. Yeah. Done. Custom. in the colours of our bases.
I'd imagine so. Like, it's just a
printing of mouse now, isn't it?
yeah. I'm
that's
sure
what I'm
people do
thinking.
it.
Just a big mouse mat. You should be able to get one of those printed, surely.
You'll have to tell me if my
Maybe
airbrush is too loud or noisy, guys.
Oh, I can't even hear it, mate.
That's alright then. Well, it's not
So you
topping
can
up
press
yet.
the clicks in.
We'll see
we
what's
seem to
happening.
have like a steady amount of people dropping in and out. Like, there's at least sort of 1 or 2 people watching that are staying quiet.
Yeah. It's okay. They'll get the flow, and that's
It's
during the
the first
conversation.
Tuesday show ever.
Say again.
It's the first Tuesday show ever. So
It is. They're not
we
used.
can't expect.
They're not used to Mel on a Tuesday.
It's like a whole
It
new
could
world.
also be. It could also be very, very new people. Oh, there you go.
Now, is that noisy?
That's some noise right there.
Yeah. Now he's got the moral dilemma. Oh, you see, he's muted. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Right. Can
Yeah,
you?
it could also be some new people coming over from your video.
It could be. We've got that guy from Maastricht. Hi. Yes, I'm new. Welcome aboard, dude. Welcome to
There
the
you go.
madness. They are the first new one. Anyone else new to the show? Paying them my first box of Germans. Nice, boy. Nice. We've not got any Germans in our forces because obviously we're in the Pacific.
Yep. But they didn't quite get over there, did they?
Well, weren't they advisors to the Japanese?
Oh, probably.
Didn't they have some German advisors and that sort of stuff? Because, I mean, Japan was signed up with Hitler and all that sort of stuff, wasn't he?
Your knowledge on the war is greater than mine, sir.
I'm just thinking, vague. Hey, we've got Gloom Dreddy Gaming. Hey, Duck, how are you doing? So yeah, I'm not really sure on that one, mate. To be perfectly honest, whether there were Germans in the Pacific.
Well, we'll get Dave to look into that.
There wasn't Germans per se, but there was some equipment and that the Germans sent over, vehicles, tanks.
Well, they must have sent instructors
That's about
with
it.
them then, surely.
No, the Japanese army was pretty clued on when it comes to tactics and warfare.
Yeah.
They didn't. I don't. From what I've read, because I haven't read every book there is, so people might know more information than me. But the Japanese kind of accepted their help, but wanted to keep their training and all their methods with themselves, sort of thing.
Right. Well, that guy from Maastricht said they had some U-boat visits.
Because the Japanese were building U-boats, and I'm sure they got the plans from Germany early on in the war. I'm not
They
sure.
wouldn't have gone from Britain, would they, for a U-boat?
No.
No, they would not.
I'm interested. Whose update is it this week?
Mine.
That's all right then.
Is it?
It is. Because we had our live show last.
I'm after you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was the live show last week, so it's John. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a live show last week. We know that. We're good.
It's back again.
Damn, little Dave.
Dave, what are you doing, Dave? Dave is not on, Dave. Think of the viewers. Brushing away.
He's not usually this ignorant, guys.
He is.
But I was trying to be polite.
I've been looking at what you call it. I've been spending a lot of time looking at the rules lately.
Okay.
I know, scary. I've been trying to work out like the Uber, you know what I mean? The nasty sort of list to scare the hell out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The thing that you accused me of first thing, and like then we lost. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Look, don't be dragging up old blood, mate. There's nothing to gain from that, is there? You see? Just nothing to gain. No need to do that. So anyway, I've been looking at my units, yeah, and sort of figuring out what I can do. And I've realised that we were so wrong, yeah, because we could have used, hidden setup rules for our spotters and stuff.
Yeah, you'd have to have them with the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I could get myself, because I'm still on this thing about I don't really want tanks. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Well, no, I don't understand it, but yeah.
Why can you not understand it?
Because I'm playing the US, like tanks. It's all good.
Tanks everywhere.
Big guns, tanks. It's the American way, isn't it?
It is. It is. No, what you got it? You see, I keep wanting to stick true to the idea of the Chindit route. So until I can find some evidence of the Chindits working with tanks, yeah, I don't really want them in my force. Yeah, so I'm thinking more aeroplanes, but I've also been looking at other scary stuff like commandos and hidden setup and all this sort of stuff. And I reckon I could put the Pajibis up him next time. I really can.
Yeah, the thing is, he can do the same with his spotters for his heavy weapons teams. This is something that we talked about a little bit. Excuse me, in one of the live shows, I think we touched on it. It was a couple
Merry
of weeks
Christmas.
back, though.
Merry
Wasn't
Christmas.
that something you were saying, Dave?
What
With
was I saying?
spotters. You were talking about spotters and your heavy weapons teams and how they could be split up and stuff. This was a couple of shows, like live shows back, so it wasn't a couple of weeks as it is probably
Couple of months.
month and a bit, maybe.
I have no idea, dude.
We've definitely mentioned it before.
We just
But
didn't
yeah.
do it when we played our game, did we?
Yeah, no, that's true.
But I was thinking, you know, get my spotters up forward, get them hidden. I mean, they get a -4 to hit in soft cover when they're hidden. Yeah.
That's pretty
Now, if you're hitting on a
good.
3+, that means you're looking at 6s then 6s to hit them.
Unless you roll a 6 with artillery, like a mortar, because that always hits.
Yep, no, that's true. We learned that last time.
Yeah, we did. That is true.
We
Tom
had a
Jordan's in.
discussion about it.
Hey, Tom, welcome aboard. You
I
guys
have
are
a
watching.
friend called Tom watching as well.
You've got a friend
yeah.
called Tom watching.
Yep, we have many Toms this evening.
Do we have many Toms? Right. You learn something new every day, don't you? So what do you reckon? Yeah, I'm thinking, like I was just telling John, yeah, of avoiding. What are your guys' thoughts on the experimental plane rules?
Roll with it. I don't think they're that overpowered.
So would you mind me using them?
Not at all. I was going to
No.
get some planes myself, or a plane at least.
Because all I'm thinking is, yeah, they can be like my tanks.
I don't know how many you can have. I think you're limited possibly to one per platoon. So you might have to have multiple platoons to be able to field multiple planes. If I remember correctly, it might be like that, something like that.
You see, I was going to have to do that for all me heavy artillery and all me heavy mortars and all that sort of stuff, wasn't it?
But that's not hard. I mean, it's just what one HQ, 2 troops. I know that's 40k stuff, but it's pretty much the same, isn't it?
It is. It is. You know, it's a platoon. That's what it is, isn't it? We've got what? Minimum of 5 troops each one, so 10 troops max.
Well, you can go with your min squads. Last time I said anything about min squads, I got accused of being a power gamer and all sorts of other shenanigans. So it's fine.
It's only because you are, John.
It's only power gaming when you want to do it, mate.
Oh, okay, I see how it is.
Dude,
I
we've
ran
been
mine
for a
fucking
long time.
13-man squads with multiple weapons in each unit. So
Yeah, well,
not
see,
just
that's where I'm
these
going.
guys have got 5 guns. Great.
All right, well, here you are. Let's ask the viewers. Let's ask the boys. Yeah? And the lady. Sorry.
And the girls.
Yeah. No. I apologise. Yeah? Right, what's better? Big squads or little squads in bolt action? Because let's be honest, we're a bunch of noobs.
I
Hey,
personally,
I won a game, mate.
Only because I rolled a 1.
Sorry, Corbin.
Don't be like the mate. You can't go around going undefeated champion when you only played 1 game.
Jingle bells, jingles all the way. Mel moaning, back rolling 1. Dee, 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 dee.
He's not going to shut up, is he?
It's fine. It's fine. Dave has won 100% of the games he has played. That is entirely accurate. Well done, Dave.
Undefeated, my son.
Only till next time, brother. Only till next time. Because once the rest of these Gurkhas get on the table, now I discovered the actual rules for them.
It usually helps, doesn't it? Like,
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
when you actually know what you're playing.
I didn't know the rules. I didn't know what to do. And
I
the
didn't know
excuses
the
for-
rules. I was noob.
You'd played more games than me, mate.
Yeah, years ago.
No. You'd played.
We'd practice games.
Not with the Gurkhas.
Oh, the Gurkhas. Normal Gurkhas are brilliant. Mel Gurkhas are terrible.
Mel's Gurkhas fire artillery on their own team.
Carry on.
But then so did your Japs. So I guess that counts each other out.
Okay, yeah.
So you
Crowning
can't just blame it that there was 1 dodgy dice roll.
Yeah, what do you call it? Tom's saying lots of small squads if you want lots of order dice. Now this is important, yeah, because a lot of the dodgy things I want to do require me issuing those units order dice in at the start, yeah, which means if I don't have many order dice, then the rest of my army will get smegged coming up to by the time it's
Is that the official term we're using now?
what smegged?
Smegged.
It's a standard British military term. I think it suits perfectly well.
Okay.
Well, what would you like to use?
No, I'm happy with that. It's just I haven't heard that for a long time. I thought maybe you'd been watching Red Dwarf or something.
Oh yeah, I mean it goes back to Red Dwarf. We've got Graham in the house.
No.
Graham's in your house.
I'm going to tape this hand down to this table in a minute. You watch, I'll do that. I'll get up to walk away and yank it that way. He's saying, what ho, tiddly peeps? What ho, Graham?
Welcome, Graham. He's always there.
So far we're saying small squads if you want lots of order dice.
Or big squads that aren't veterans.
Well, you see, all Chindits are veterans.
Good guns.
All Chindits are veterans. Now, we've got a little medic in the house. Hey up, matey.
Hello.
Like I was saying, yeah.
Welcome, brother.
Oh. Can I just say as well, we broke 300. When did that happen?
When I posted the video earlier.
315 now.
Rock on. Do you know when we get to 500, we get to claim our unique URL? We
Oh,
actually
yeah.
get words instead of string of characters. That's something to be celebrated right there.
Yeah. We suggested some possible things to happen once we hit some milestones, didn't we? Last time we were talking.
We did. We were talking giveaways and all sorts. Little Medic saying small squads with SMGs and LMGs. Did you know that, what you call it, Gurkha paratroopers can take like 4 SMGs along with the NCO who can take an SMG?
You have been like proper reading up on your rules.
Power gamer.
Yeah.
Did you also know, yeah, that Gurkha paratroopers can, get -1 to passing their order dice for coming in when they infiltrate. And if I take the national characteristic blood-curdling charge, yeah, yeah.
Can't you take like 5 because you're Brits?
Wait. Yeah. If I take the national characteristic of blood-curdling charge, when they charge in, as I understand it, yeah, they can't be shot at. Yeah. They then get twice as many attacks as normal. Yeah. Whilst halving the amount of attacks the other person gets.
Oh, Dave. You're in trouble, buddy.
Fire! Woo-hoo-hoo! Gone.
Mate. Regular British paras also get 4 SMGs and an NCO. Graham's saying, "Way." See, I'm thinking of Australian commandos as well because they get hidden setup as part of jungle fighting rules, which means I can stick them anywhere on the board pretty much. Yeah, with a -4 save in soft cover, and they start in ambush, and they can have 4 SMGs as well.
Yeah, that's starting to get ridiculous.
It's fine. Anything you can do, my Japs will do better.
Oh no, they won't. You were supposed to say, "Oh yes, they will."
We're not. We're in Panto season, aren't we?
We are in Panto season, mate.
He's dressed for Panto.
It is Christmas.
That's sure. That's pretty clear. Now Graham's saying he likes big squads, big full-size squads, and I suppose I can get that from the amount of dice laid down. You know what I mean?
But remember our game? You couldn't get rid of my squads. But it was really easy to get rid of your little squads.
I don't remember having little squads. I thought
I had squads like sniper team, bazooka team, flamethrower team. They're all 2 men.
Bazooka team.
Recycling
team.
Rubber-covered tank. I missed that, Bose. What did you say?
Snipers can start off hidden as well.
Yeah.
So we need to do that as well.
Yep.
I'm feeling rather confident about our game.
Also, Dave had medics, a medic, which really did help him out, actually, quite a few times.
Which was weird, because, I mean...
It's only supposed to be a 5 up or something.
Isn't it?
Is it 5 up or 6 up?
6 up.
6 up.
6 up. There we go.
I am a git for rolling with 6 ups, mate. Just single dice 6 ups.
You are a bit
I had a game with...
aren't you?
I haven't played a game of 40k for about 2 months. I played a game the weekend with my friend. He's going first. Sees the initiative, roll a 6. I do it to him every time. He hates me.
We'll have to keep an eye on that for the future.
Yeah, loaded dice by the sounds of things.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, I only use my salute dice.
You loaded salute dice.
They roll a lot of 6s. And they're orange.
Oh, don't even start that orange stuff or you'll have Andy here.
Who does appear? Someone said orange.
Do you know what Andy's like? The moment you mention orange, he's there. Hasn't he got a show tonight, or is that Wednesday nights?
I don't know.
He does that Andy and Rem
show?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
I have it on in the background sometimes. There's a question to the viewers. What do people like to watch, listen to while they're hobbying? What do you do, John?
Viewers we've got, not us.
What do I do when I'm hobbying? I usually have Twitch on or YouTube.
Yeah, but you're watching League of Legends and all that sort of stuff, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. I do enjoy my League of Legends now, to be honest.
Yeah,
yep. Don't start. You've already got the point.
I've watched it. But this is the thing, Mel. I've watched it for years, but I only just recently started playing it. So it's not like a be all or end all sort of thing. It's just a nice little game to play.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
can't
free.
say anything. You know me and my little Valentine. Chugging around.
I thought you were going to get a Valentine for your army.
Well, I can get, what you call it, you know, like the Valentine tank. Yeah, and it was
Just send Laws some screenshots of your Valentine tank and ask them to make it for you.
I keep asking them. Seriously, I'm asking them all the time. I don't think they're ever going to make it, and I can't find a kit, but I keep asking. I would love that. Mike keeps banging on about me. Get into Gates of Antares. Get into Gates of Antares. And I'm like, no.
Your mate, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Or our mate, Mike. Yeah. I don't know. I know you know a lot of people, sir.
Oh, yeah. I do know a lot of people. But no, actually, he keeps banging on about me getting into Gates of Antares. And I'm like,
What is it? Is that sci-fi skirmish, or is that?
Yeah, it's the 40k. It's basically, according to Mr. Priestley, yeah, it's what you call it, what 40k was supposed to be.
Right.
Read into that what you want.
That's a pretty bold statement, I must say.
Yeah, but then again, he did write 40k.
This is also true.
You know, of all the people who can make that statement, it's him.
This man can. And he's off on a wonder.
Already?
What did you think of his books?
No. I need to figure out how to...
Just watching YouTube videos and Hangouts. Yeah. Anything in particular on YouTube there, Graham, or just like do you watch hobby-related stuff, or do you watch random?
I've seen
things,
Graham in most people's comment sections. I think Graham is like one of the most active people on YouTube.
He probably is, actually.
He's always in your shows. He's always in Andy's shows. Spud shows.
How many live shows a week do you
Definitely.
watch, Graham?
How is a Matilda frog? Have I missed something?
They're talking about me and tanks.
Is this something in World of Tanks? Is it?
Well, no, but I mean, Matilda Frog is a variant of the Matilda you can take in the Pacific.
Is that the flamethrower one, or is it the amphibious one?
And it's the Crocodile, which is the
flamethrower. That's a Churchill, though.
I don't know if you can take a Matilda in the Pacific. I'd have to go to my bedroom and get my books.
Don't go up them stairs, you might fall down again.
Little Medic saying the Matilda Frog is awesome. Why? Why is it awesome? You have me intrigued. I'll tell you what is awesome.
Christmas?
P-51 Mustang, mate.
Festa?
Yeah, the Uncle Festa. Sorry. Yeah, 6 HMGs.
It would just be like that guy who's got the flyer and no one else has.
Yep.
That's the idea.
Can't win on the ground. Gotta take an unfair advantage.
Here we
It's
go.
terrible.
Says the Jap player.
Says the Japanese player who's got like not much to work with, but our anti-tank weapons have a minus.
What?
We don't do well against armor.
And you're complaining because I'm not taking armor. Is that what you're saying?
No, you should be fighting me on the ground, like the Chindits did. Not buzzing around the sky with your one plane where everybody else is dead on the ground.
The
I
Chindits
think you
from their
find the
support
Chindits work very closely with one air commando.
Yes, they did work very closely with one air commander. I know this.
I'm only being historical.
Okay, I'll get my zeros.
That's
Yeah.
fine. For a historical, they get shot out of the air by one air commando pretty briefly.
But when it comes to a roll of a dice, brother, I think we'll have you.
Graham's first he's saying he doesn't get to watch as many as he used to, and then he's saying the Matilda flag is the flame of Aryan and is Burma legal.
I see your one flamethrower and raise you 5.
That's alright. I've just field a captured one of the Jap ones.
No, you Americans are too big to fit inside, mate.
We had it from Dando that we can just do that.
We did.
The man himself said
I'm not
that's
being
something
fair.
you can do.
This is not really fair from me.
What's up, Dave?
You guys get free. Everybody's just a veteran. There you go. Everyone have a 5 up to be hurt, and then everybody gets 4 SMGs in a unit and comes out of the sky with aeroplanes and jump packs and Superman riding alongside.
Oh, here we go.
Right, I've got poor Japanese. We get one flank from the tank and everyone cries.
Oh, stop crying! You're the one who invaded Burma in the first place. You're the one
we wanted somewhere nice to go on holiday.
You know that scene in the comedy where you've got the 2 German officers sitting down and they're trying to work out if they're the bad guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be doing the Japanese version of that, mate. You're the bad guys.
Yeah, so?
Right. I have a question. Yeah, to ask before I quickly go and top up my mug with a brew and leave you to these 2 guys for a couple of minutes. Yeah. First off, this guy. Right, okay, you can't even really see him. I don't even know if my autofocus is in, so I've got to click buttons. There's buttons to be pressed.
Click, click.
Right, this guy. Oh, that's not comfortable on the shoulder. Right.
Is he doing the robot?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's saluting. Okay.
Yeah. This gun of his, it's got like, you know, the front bit between where the magazine is, and the bit that's black. Was that metal or was it wood?
I thought that was metal. Was that not like a heat thing?
Wood. That's part of the grip, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, it's the foregrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but was it metal? Because I mean, I'm assuming the butt of the weapon would have been wood. Yeah, like most weapons.
If it's a grip, then it'll be wood.
Think of it like a shotgun. They're wood on the butt, but they've got the wooden slider as a grip.
Yeah. Well, it's a heat transfer, isn't it? Because you can't grab metal that's fired. It's just too hot.
Unless you're John Bastone.
Even he had what you call it. Yeah, well, I saw an interesting article suggesting it wasn't John Bastone who actually did that. It was someone else.
There's always those sorts of things, though, isn't there?
Yeah, well, I mean, this guy had the Medal of Honor and everything for it.
He had 2 medals, didn't he?
Yeah. Now, what you got? Graham saying the Brits can also field a Wasp carrier, a universal Bren carrier armed with a flamethrower.
There you go. Sold. Boast wants tanks again.
So anybody in the club, feel free to suggest things for the Japanese.
Well, I think little medics on your side. They invaded my homeland. Either that or him and Graham are having an argument about how the Second World War started.
I think it was from your 2 German officers thing.
My 2 German officers thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't mean the song, The Two German Officers?
No,
That's Three
whatever
German Officers, isn't it?
they're talking about. I don't even know what that is.
What, you don't know Three German Officers Go to War?
No.
Really?
Really?
Dave, have you ever heard Three German Officers Go to War?
I couldn't remember it off by heart, but I've probably heard it. I probably have.
German officers go to war, taboo, taboo. The German officers go to war, taboo, taboo. Three German officers go to war, bleep, 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 bleep.
It's an army song, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, so...
It's an incredibly offensive sexual army song. I'm surprised. I've never said, oh, well, right, okay. I'll sing it to you next time you're around, boys.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, I won't mind. I like it.
I've had enough of Boses singing.
Right.
I did
so
a 24-hour show with him.
That is. So, Little Medic, yeah, the foregrip, is it metal or wood, mate? Yeah, the Thompson. The Thompson was wood. Cheers, bud. That'll do me nicely. That's all I needed to know. I'm not getting too, perfect. Don't mention the hats. But, I want to at least, if it's wood, I want it painted as wood.
What hats are those, both? So that they're Chindit hats?
Yeah, look, they're a different shade, okay? They've been sun bleached. Stop picking on me. Right, boys, I'm gonna grab myself a quick brew, yeah? I'll be back in a sec.
Alright, man.
Alright now.
Hobble along.
Shut up.
Poor baby. So happens when you get old, you start just doing silly things like that.
Yeah.
Falling out of lofts, and it is Christmas, so there's always injuries at Christmas.
The only injury I intend on having over Christmas is stomach pains from eating too much Christmas Day.
I'm already having wallet pains.
Yeah, well, you've got kids to look after, haven't you?
Yeah.
And a wife.
I'll be back in just 1 second, John. I've got to take this call.
Oh, alright, mate. And then there was one. So, out of the people viewing, do you guys play bolt action? And if so, what sort of, I can't remember the word. What theatre? There you go. What theatres do you play in? Because I get the impression that, yeah, we're doing Burma, but Burma doesn't actually seem to be all that popular. Or Pacific generally doesn't seem to be all that popular. And we've got 9 people watching now as well, so if you're new, don't forget to say hello. German infantry, Soviets, okay. You'll pick up the... Are you familiar with any other sort of tabletop games? See, it would be great if there was, like, if they had bolt action on things like Vassal. Japs, suggest captured vehicles. Yeah. Oh, he's got Dave's got a Chiha tank in his army. It seems to be like rubber coated or Teflon coated or something. Nothing, nothing was sticking to it. I literally had my bazooka and my Sherman shooting at it for about 5 turns. 4 or 5 turns, and it still didn't die. That was particularly sad. Oh, okay. Well, the rules are pretty straightforward. I mean, I personally play 40k quite a lot, so I'm quite familiar with those. And Mel and I literally picked the rules up. Well, we played like 2 very basic games, and we pretty much had most of the rules nailed. It's a very common sense game. It's pretty good in that regard.
Oh,
Welcome back.
I am back. Is Mazzy spraying again?
No, he had to take a phone call, so
All right.
yeah. I've just been chatting away, seeing what people are playing and
And what
stuff
are they
like that.
playing? What are we doing?
Well, some
Right,
people,
Paul?
there's a few people that haven't actually played Bolt Action.
Oh, you're missing out.
Are literally starting to get into it. In terms of theatres, it seems to be Germans, Soviets, sort of. Oh,
We're talking war in the
Americans.
West.
Yeah, it's Europe basically.
Yeah.
I kind of said, people don't seem to play Pacific that much.
It really is the forgotten army, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you look at it from the Brit side and how many people play it and how much awareness it gets, it's quite crazy. I originate roughly equidistant from both Durham City and Middlesbrough. Ah! Graham Hills from up north.
It's not north.
No. Okay, Scotland, John. The only thing north of you are penguins, mate. Sorry, polar bears. Before someone corrects me in the comments. I had a mate who was on the Falklands who went on penguin picking up duty.
Penguin what?
Picking up duty.
The hell?
It's one of those like national, like animal conservation things that the army has to do. Yeah, basically when the jets fly over, yeah, the penguins look up and because of their centre of gravity and everything, it scares them and they fall over and they can't get back up.
Right, okay.
So basically the squaddies wandering all over the Falklands after the RAF had done a flyby picking up penguins. Hence, penguin pickup duty.
Yeah, I swear. I didn't know anything about unarmed squads, personally.
Unarmed squads?
Yeah. I guess, although... No, even Dave's like anti-tank stuff wasn't unarmed. I don't know.
Actually, I suppose with the Japanese, they can get those suicide guys which have just got a tank mine on a stick.
Yeah.
So I suppose that sort of falls into the unarmed squad sort of camp.
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
right.
We've just been talking about picking up penguins.
Okay,
Actually,
confused.
oh, don't worry about it. Another conversation. Just if you look at the comments and it's full of penguins, that's what it's about.
Gotcha. We're on a penguin thing.
Kind of, yeah. Mel came back, started talking about penguins.
We're still debating what you call it, small squads, big squads. You can take squads armed with just anti-tank mines, can't you, mate?
Me?
Yes, you.
Not squads. I could take like a unit of suiciders.
Right. But are they generally unarmed other than their anti-tank grenades?
Yep.
Ah.
And they're not anti-tank grenades.
What
They're
are
high
they?
explosives. They're high explosives.
Oh, right. Here we
They're
go.
like mines
Here we
and
go.
old shells and stuff like that. They're a bit more than just grenades. Well, I hope they are anyway.
The HE stuff, is it?
Well, that's that. That's
I'd have to get my book to find out the full rules for them. But they're the suicide squads. You take them up to 3 guys who are independent of each other. They have advanced deploy.
Oh, they're going to die quick then. Very quick.
Don't need to,
Yeah.
probably.
Well, HE's D6 hits, in it.
Depends on what kind it is. It's not. It's more than one, should we say?
Yeah, my light and my tank one was like D2, or was that the mortar?
D2. Yeah, there was D2, D3. Depends on the strength of the thing.
Yeah,
Not the
because
strength, but yeah.
25 pounders I was looking at. Yeah, and they are what you call it, HED6. So they're the light. They're counted as light artillery. Yeah, which is kind of scary when you think that you can get much bigger artillery than that. You know what I mean?
Whilst that
Well,
looks strange,
HE
Graham, that does make sense.
HE come in D2, D3, D6, 2D6, and 3D6. Heavy howitzers are 3D6, mediums 2, lights 1. And then your light mortars, medium mortars, and heavy mortars are D3, D6, and 2D6.
Mm. See, I'm thinking, yeah, obviously, I'll be honest with you, my sort of tactics are now revolving around the eye, because I got shot to hell and could not advance, and my troops are too expensive to be advancing willy-nilly. So I'm thinking more flanking, hidden setup stuff, yeah, with a strong back line, especially if I can put spotters more forward. Do you know what I mean?
That sounds very guardy there, boss. Just say it.
No, the guard way of things is just to line everyone in front of the tank and call them a meat shield. What's Dave looking up now?
I'm just trying to find the rules for your £25.
Light artillery, mate.
So it's just like artillery.
Yeah, that's how it falls in the British book, that is.
So it'd be D6.
Just D6, yeah?
Unless it is any different for the vehicle.
No, it'll be the £25. I want to stick with those because that's what they had. You know what I mean?
Yep. I've got to keep it correct.
Mm. That's why I've got my P51. Mm.
I just have to get some anti-air guns. You'll have to make me play like that.
Well, you know, we go down that route, you know, you get your flat guns. Flat guns won't actually stop it. I mean, the bombs, both of them count as heavy howitzer hits, which are 3d6, and I've got 2 on it. And sorry, I tell a lie, it's 8 HMGs.
Well, I hope for your sake you have the first turn, well, the first order. Otherwise, whatever I get close enough to that, they will be shot and killed.
It's not on the table, is it, until your order dice come on for it?
Exactly. Then it does an attack run.
So it's
Not if
like
you kill the
always
spotter,
gonna-
I'm sure.
Say again?
Not if you kill the spotter already.
No, no, no. Watch under the experimental rules, you don't have a spotter, mate. It's just a unit.
Not for the plane. The plane's different. The spotters are for the
Oh,
special weapons teams.
well, if you've got experimental rules, I should.
Well, you can.
Yeah, they're all encompassing rules. The flyer ones.
No, no, no. They're not. Well, I mean, yeah, they do cover the Japanese, but they are experimental rules. They're not canon, are they?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there are rules for flyers.
It looks like I'll be ordering myself a 0. Got to keep up with the arms race and all.
What do you mean? You've got to keep up with the arms race. I'm the one who's behind.
There was a phrase, wasn't there? If you lack manpower, make up for it with more firepower. What's that from?
It'll be something American.
Probably.
Right. Little medics saying kamikaze guys. Yeah, those would be yours, Dave, wouldn't they? Your suicides.
Yep. Just flying straight into things.
Ah, watch what Graham's paternal grandfather was in the 8th Army. Yeah, his dad says he was a gunner, firing 25-pounders. Nice. I'm definitely going to get me some 25-pounders. I'm seriously thinking of going 2 platoons.
You'll be able to get 2 planes then.
No, no, that's only... Actually, yeah, you can, can't you?
Yep. Or it might be rules based on how many like regular units you've got.
Well, I know you get... What do you call it? I mean, it's based on how many reinforced platoons. Yeah, actually, I don't know because... Actually, how does that work? Can you, guys, people in the comments, can you get 2 reinforced platoons and have 2 air observers?
Yes, you can.
You can?
Yeah, because it's 1 per thing, isn't it?
Oh, Dave.
It's like bringing 2 armies. What? Oh, Dave, me. Whatever you can do, I can do, my friend.
But I can do it better.
The last game didn't prove that.
He
Mate,
can,
And
though.
nor will the next, my friend.
He can, though, because he's got rules that means he gets double attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
Yeah,
was
those
that
guys won't
Marine
get-
rules? I can't remember,
Those
actually. It might
guys
be
won't
rules.
get into combat.
Oh, they will
Yeah.
now they know they can flank.
I can arrive from the edge of the table and just be like, "Hi, guys."
I've still got to to confirm on the Warlord forums, yeah, whether what exactly Ord Wingate's special rule means. Because Ord Wingate's special rule is like units that can flank can appear anywhere on either table edge or the opponent's edge.
Yeah, so you will appear and then stand there for a turn and get shot.
No, because when you come on, it counts as a regular move, doesn't it? So you can move on and shoot.
Charge into combat.
You cannot come off from a table edge charging.
You can't.
No, you can come on and shoot, though.
Yes, I can.
Okay, they'll come on, shoot, hurt a unit, and then the rest of the army will go, oh, look, right next to us, guys. Shoot!
Yep.
Aw.
But that's
And
assuming that you
yeah.
haven't used the order dice for the units on that side of the table.
True. True.
I will have plenty of order dice, my friend.
Yeah, that's one thing
'Cause-
Dave doesn't worry about, is it? Order dice.
Nope.
Graham saying Germans and Italians definitely didn't like the 25-pounders, outperformed their status as light artillery, and the crews were really fast and accurate. That's going to be a bit like my Chindit crews. I am definitely going to have 25-pounders. See, I was debating mortars, yeah, but I think, because obviously, I mean, you want to go heavy, don't you?
Go big or go home.
You know what I mean?
You say that, mate, but
Just didn't have it.
I've got light mortars in every single unit.
Yeah, I know.
They're the knee mortars, aren't they?
Knee.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's no, it did work.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see, Davy boy. I reckon you're in for a surprise next time we play. I didn't really appreciate, how to wield the Chindits when we first played.
No. You didn't appreciate the might of the Japanese Empire. That's what happened there.
Oh, shut up.
You came in with your onion in hand, brushing your pubes.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll have them. Don't worry, lads. It's 2 versus 1. 2 teams, 2 different armies.
Yeah, it was 2 armies versus the Japs.
Yeah, 2 different armies. So you had like twice the advantage because you had double the special rules. Double the resources to pull from. And just still got destroyed.
Well, let's be honest, that's only because you used the simple tactics of moving up the table and shooting. I mean, there was nothing special about your tactics that, you did.
We played warfare. We moved to cover and we shot and we pinned and we kept shooting and then we killed and we moved on.
I don't know. We'll see, Dave. That's all I can say. We'll see. We'll see how you handle the full might of the Chindit army once it's put together.
And painted and based.
Yeah.
Please don't throw your mules at me.
Fighting talk again. He's good in the Dave. Tom's saying artillery can be destroyed if assaulted by a tank, so be careful. The only thing Dave's artillery tanks could destroy is like a rubber.
Dave's tanks were made of rubber.
That's very true.
You say tanks? I've only got 1 Chiha. I really want the tankettes, though. I just want the tankettes because they're tiny.
The tankettes?
I'd really like to field them as like just little platoons. Like 3 or 4 of them in a unit.
Think Grot tanks from 40k.
Grot tanks.
I think that'd be really fun.
No, I can't see me going down the tank route. Not unless I can find some decent, sort of link. So I'm going to stick with me playing.
No, you should leave the armour to John. It's probably your best bet, mate.
Well, Americans have tons of the stuff, don't they?
Yep.
I mean, the irony is, in the Burma list, yeah, most of the tanks are American anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they were just mass-produced, weren't they? That's what they did.
Oh yes, it was all right. Everyone's talking about Tobruk and Montesino. Everyone's got granddads who did badass stuff. I'm not going to talk about great Uncle Subas.
My granddad designed propellers at Rover. I think it was Rover. It was one of the big car factories in Birmingham.
I think Kerry's granddad, yeah, he had some stories. He'd done some interesting things in Italy. And some very interesting things by the stories. Yeah, and her other granddad, he was he was one of those, he was a RAF mechanic. Everyone's talking about your tankettes now, Dave.
Tankettes.
Tankettes.
We do enjoy tankettes.
Right, I need to change my water because it's got all silver in it now. So, back in a sec, guys.
That's why you should
Alright.
have 2 pots of water with you, amateur.
What are you calling me
One
amateur
for
for?
metallics. Because you haven't got your 2 pots, one for metallics and one for normal.
Oh, well, you're a professional painter.
I won't say professional.
You make a living at it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. The whole point of like professional, the definition is, you know, it's your job.
But this is true.
Oh man,
I used to see the
Leaning over,
Bloodthirster, John.
the bloodthirster.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's nearly finished. I just got to do all these highlights. That's his act so far.
Nice. That's the one that's got that really thin base thing, isn't it? Like at the ankle.
It's not, dude. It's really strong. If you manage to snap that, then you shouldn't be allowed to have models.
I didn't snap it.
No, not you. I'm saying, but people that are saying it's like thin and fragile and whatever. It's
Oh
really
no, I
not.
observed it. It just literally just went. Dunk. Oh, okay, it's gone.
If people manage to snap that, then there's rather something wrong with the cast on that part, or
Yeah, probably.
they're a ham-fisted giant. Because it's part of the foot. It like connects fully into the foot. There's loads of glue in space.
One of my friends watching liked my definition of professional. Hey, it was accurate, was it not?
I'm gonna miss these old GW paints when they're gone.
I'm fast running through mine now.
I'm slowly replacing everything with dropper bottle paints.
How the children do like to watch Flick. See if they can sneak an extra half hour.
That's kids for you, mate.
And it just.
It's a victory, that is.
The little blighters. Charred stone, is that what I want? No, I want raven black, don't I? Where's my black? Oh, there it is. Oh,
That raven black is a beautiful black.
do you think?
I think it's amazing, mate. I think it's such a good colour. I know it's only black, but it's a really nice black. It just looks nice once it's on a model. It's like a satin finish to it, more than like a shinier.
Do you find the mid-shares do have a bit of a gloss look to them? The paints.
Some do, yeah. Some do, yep.
And how do you find that as a painter? Does it annoy you or?
I could see it getting annoying after a while, but most of the time, as you're painting, you're putting down like a varnish to protect like your work you've done previously.
Right.
So I normally just hit it with a matte varnish and it's gone.
So how often will you matte varnish a model when you're painting it then?
2 or 3 times.
Really?
It depends on like the detail work you're doing and stuff, and like the layers you're trying to save. Or
That's very professional, Dave.
one does try.
Everyone stop chatting in the comments or it's gone dead.
Shit.
Language, John?
Yeah.
Sorry, we had an
Okay.
AWOL. An AWOL model.
Oh.
Son of a.
Well, how far are you guys? What have you got done?
Washing and skin.
I've got all the metallics done on these now. I'm just re-blacking them ready for the wood to go on. Once the wood's on, all I've got to do is just touch up the green and resharpen it. and I'll be able to give him a wash. All right, strip naked someone. I'll get more viewers.
We tried that. Well, Mel did one time.
Yeah, it didn't go down well.
No.
YouTube was not impressed.
YouTube started pulling back donations. That was the Help for Heroes jolly.
Oh yeah, the big stream.
The big stream. Although Kez coming down in her underwear seems to do well.
There is a lot of lonely gamers out there, mate.
There is. That is very
Bit
true.
of flesh.
Female.
Have you ever been in like a Games Workshop store when there's a female present?
Yeah. It's brilliant.
It's really funny.
Before Mike was with the wife he's with now, yeah. He was. I knew Mike before he was, before he was with Sue, and he was with a woman called Helena, yeah, and she was a bit of a blonde bombshell, if you know what I mean. And he used to send her into the local Games Workshop, yeah, for his models, yeah, because they'd always give a discount.
Mate, that's one of the good things in life, eh?
But no, I have been inside a Games Workshop when there has been a female presence.
I think it scares a lot of the people in the nerd shop, though.
They're not used to it.
What is this? What is this madness?
It's their safe zone.
It's my safe space.
She's coming to my safe space.
Although there is there's a part-time worker at local GW who's a woman, so it's not too bad.
Oh my god, Dan was pulling the the geeks.
That's what Martin needs. Martin needs to get some female staff.
That is so sexist, Dave, but yeah, we both know it's so true.
It's just the world we live in, mate. It's terrible.
So,
Leo, just before we move on,
I was going to go back, but it's alright.
Oh, it's alright. No, I just want to very quickly. Do you reckon, for Martin's store, it's compulsory to have beards?
Beards?
Yeah.
It should be compulsory in every business, mate.
To have beards.
Mm.
I was just looking at, that video he put out for the store with the staff.
Yeah.
And they've all got beards.
Beards are kind of like the new thing at the moment. Top knots and beards.
Yeah, I don't know about the top knots. My brother puts his hair in a top knot sometimes, and it's just like, wow, what are you doing?
Do you slap him?
It might be because I'm a bit jealous, because I'm thinning on top and that, but nah.
If you need to grow a beard as a fashion statement, you're not worthy of growing a beard.
Yeah, a beard should never be a fashion statement.
No.
A beard is part of you.
The whole point of... It's just morally wrong. I have strong views on this.
No, top knots are morally wrong.
Oh God, yeah.
Unless you are an ancient feudal Japanese samurai, you do not have a top knot.
No. No.
But
Fashion's
I should be allowed to have one because
Anyway.
I'm Japanese.
John was John was about to jump on and say things. He looked
No,
like
I was going to say, what have you done, Dave? You asked everyone else, but you
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I've got most of the base colours done on 9 guys.
On how many?
9.
9. What, in this session?
Yeah.
Well, I'm working on 7 guys.
I'm just trying to get a little bit of metal on a couple of them.
And a half track.
Yeah, but they're only base coats, you know what I mean? Just mapping out colours. And I'll put a wash on them tonight and pick them up again tomorrow, probably.
I've decided... You know Temps got me into that Hail Caesar jolly?
Yeah.
He's tricked me.
Why?
Because I was asking him on my live show on Sunday night how many models is typical. And it's sort of 150 minimum.
What? You've got to do 150 models.
Minimum.
Do you want a hand now?
Oh, damn.
I mean...
You've got an airbrush. They don't have to be to a good standard, do they? You could literally just find some colour on them.
I'll come over and we'll paint a batch of like 10 or 20 up really quick with the airbrush, like pre-shading and all that, and then you just have to do your metallics and you'll be done. I'll show you some tricks.
Well, I do appreciate that, Dave, but I think I've got a cunning plan. Because you know me, always thinking outside the box. Yeah, and what I thought was, you know how many wargaming get everyone else paint their models?
Where have I heard this before?
You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
Yep.
I feel dirty saying it.
You should.
Uh,
I will tell you now, I am not volunteering.
There's got to be some painting, there's got to be some painting studio who wants a bit of visibility on my channel. I've never done it before.
I've painted enough on your channel.
Say again?
I've painted enough for you.
You have. See, even you don't want the gig.
You know I'll always help you out, brother.
I'll figure it. I just
You
no idea. No idea that we were talking that many models.
I'm very much the same, Graham.
What's that then?
Beards.
What about them?
I tend to grow my beard when I can't be asked to shave, and then I shave when I can't be asked to have the beard anymore.
Now you see, I'm different, because I sport a goatee, yeah, which is, that's a decision to have a beard and go to the effort of shaving.
Hey mate, this is a big goatee. We got 7 paintbrushes in it earlier.
We did. You missed that, everyone. That was epic.
I'm one of my blooming great big games and gear metal ones.
Yeah, we did. That was quite impressive, Dave, I've got to say that. No, but I mean, I'm known for trimming my goatee, you know what I mean? Basically, because if it grows too long, it itches like crazy.
Itches you or itches other people?
Itches me.
And you have to let it get to a certain length and then it stops itching.
Yep. Or that, or you just get used to it.
Yeah.
I was scraped my face off by that point.
I tend to have to shave my beard off when the kids get something really sticky in it. That's about the only time I shave my beard off. So whenever you see me shaving, so what got in it this time? I've got Play-Doh in it, it won't come out. Oh, they love it. I think it's great pulling on Daddy's beard.
Question from Tom.
Go on.
Saying if we ever thought of doing a live game on like a Hangout or something.
How would that work? I'd love to, but how would it work?
You just have multiple
You'd
cameras.
have- Yeah, the camera's pointing at the table.
It'd be easy enough.
How are you going to work out line of sight and all that sort of stuff?
No, you have like an overview. You don't
No,
necessarily have it.
you
through...
play against like me and we record it basically.
Yeah, not like
Film it
in
like on
separate
Hangout.
physical locations. Like, as in, we'd all pile around to your house, and then we'd have multiple perspectives of the game in a Hangout.
I don't think that's what it means. I think he means playing bolt action over a Google Hangout.
Oh, well, see what he says. Perhaps you could clarify.
I mean, getting together and playing a game and filming it and doing the Hangout thing shouldn't be a problem once I've got my USB extender cables. Yeah, and we can get a camera running from this desktop in the kitchen. Then I can see no problem with filming the table and the banter and that sort of stuff. Would have to be very careful and remember we're on camera.
Ooh, yeah. It'd have to be like an after 9 watershed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to put up big pieces of paper reminding us we were on camera.
No, we just have them like put on our foreheads, like post-it notes on each of us forehead. You are
You're
live.
live, Muppet.
Except that's not what yours will say, Dave.
Sounds like a plan.
Right, Graham's saying, have a look at Jamie Tranter's channel. Who's Jamie Tranter? He did a bunch of live bolt action games on Hangouts a good while ago.
Isn't he working for Rubicon Models now?
Yeah, that's Dreads, mate, isn't it? That's where I know the name.
I've seen him on Facebook and that. And,
Yeah, I'm sure it's Dreads, mate. We will check it out. Cheers, Graham. Dave, add a Panzer one. There's a picture of a captured one by the Japs. Oh, shut up, little medic.
yeah, I knew those Panzers in the
Oh, here we
call it?
go.
The Empire in Flames book.
You've started him now.
So I'll bring myself some German armour.
You get your German army, you dirty German army.
Can you take the Stug?
No, just Panzer.
Is that early war?
I think it's the Panzer 1 or Panzer 2. I'm not sure. It's a Panzer that they can take in the book, but I'm not 100% sure which one. I haven't got my book yet. I gotta get that. Gotta get that.
Gotta get that boom boom pow.
The boom boom. Boom.
Somebody slapped that man.
You started it, don't blame me.
Children.
Yeah, one person can host the game with the table and the models, the other two can play along. Okay, yeah.
Right, so you've got a GM who runs the table, and then the other two opponents are on the Hangout.
That's also doable, I guess.
Well, that would be
Yeah,
fair.
it is doable.
Because if you think about it, it's a bit more balanced, isn't it? Because let's be honest, if I was hosting it and playing Dave, I'd be looking down through his mod and saying, "No, Dave, you can't see him."
You trying to say you wouldn't be honest?
Of course, I wouldn't be honest.
Why?
Mel, definitely not, mate.
Why would I
would
be
be.
honest? I'm trying to beat him.
Yeah, but what's the point in trying to beat someone if you can't beat them fairly?
Well, I probably can beat him fairly.
I
but
reckon you were the
highlighting
kind of
something.
guy, right, when you were playing computer games, you were like, oh, I'll just put this cheat code in because I don't need to play the game properly. I can just beat it through cheating.
Actually,
fine.
no, I never used cheat codes for computer games. That's because they sort of came along after I got out of computer games. And I haven't been able to find any bewildered tanks yet. Mate, look, it's one of the premises of the British Army. If you can cheat, cheat.
Disappointed. Disappointed.
You can be disappointed, but, you know, history is written by the victor. There's a reason for that.
Alright, so Dave, how's history going so far? Chaps are
Well,
winning.
we did win all the early engagements.
Mm-hmm.
This we cannot deny.
That is true. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, the Chindits did score a couple of victories against them, but you know, overall, it is reported that the first operation, Operation Longcloth, was not a military success.
Operation what? Loincloth?
Longcloth.
Okay. I just thought you were going with your Chindit guy again, was he?
No, we had Operation Longcloth and we had Operation Sunday. The first operation, not that good to be truthful. I mean, they proved the Japs were beatable, but I mean, they took a heavy toll, a really heavy toll.
You put most of them out of commission for the war, didn't it?
Yeah, to be truthful. I mean, I think Waverley's words were, yeah, history will never forget us if we don't pull these guys out of combat, or never forgive us. I mean, the state they came back with after the first operation was just brutal.
So basically, fled for like the last part of the operation. It was a non-stop retreat.
Well, it had to be, because they'd advanced behind enemy lines. You know, the only way was to retreat home across through enemy territory. You know, that was the point, you know, to go behind enemy lines, blow up various things. You know, but long way home. I mean, the second time was a lot better because, one, they didn't retreat. You know, 8th Army caught up with them. Yeah? On top of that, you know, they had a lot of support. What?
Just Graham.
I thought he said Operation Longcloth. Yeah, Graham, here we go. Now, that's another alternative operation you'll be seeing on our late night shows.
You won't be seeing me in loincloth.
Loincloth.
I would
No,
definitely support a loincloth.
I'm considering the first engagement to be Operation, what you call it, Longcloth. And the second operation being, what you call it, Operation Sunday, where, you know, I kick your butt.
Oh, so what you're saying is we were letting Dave win to be historically accurate?
That's correct.
Yep, I'm down with that.
Yep. Thanks very much, guys.
It's alright.
Well, you know. We felt it only proper, dude.
Historically accurate.
Historically accurate. Accurate. You know what I mean.
English words.
Oh, shut up.
Sentences, syllables.
Hey, he's on his meds, leave him alone.
How dare you use the
the guy and the thing and the bear came out.
Damn.
Like that is Dave.
I reckon it's just the old timers and this is all excuses.
What do you mean all excuses?
Didn't really fall out though. Well, I forgot that he was in the loft to begin with.
Yep.
Thought he was in some sort of coal mine somewhere. Then fell out of the
You
loft.
didn't say old timers, did you? You said Alzheimer's.
No, I said old timers.
Okay.
But it's the short for Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Carry on. Come on, you started. You might as well finish.
No, I'm finished now.
No, Dave. If you're going to assassinate someone...
Can only pick on the elderly for so long.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm happy to wait.
Oh, you've said enough.
Alright, so it's my fault, Graham. Sorry.
What's your fault?
Sorry, you were the git who started the small Dave. Oh, sorry, little Dave.
Little Dave.
Malarkey.
You are little. mean, you only come up to my shoulder.
Cheeky git.
His shoulder.
I mean, seriously, dude, I was
Yeah,
considering
because you're the
buying...
giant.
It is more nipple height
Mel
for
the
me.
Titan.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about getting a booster seat for you for when we go up to Martin.
I've got my own, dude. I've got my own. It's built on all the hopes and dreams of your Shindits.
Oh.
I'm sure if we bring out some more dodgy rules that we can win, guys. They're just too strong, Mel. We can't do it. He's there talking to his miniatures in the cabinet. Come on, guys. Where's the old fighting spirit?
He's actually embodying Wingate. He started running around brushing his pupils.
We're getting worried. He's been going on the schoolroom with just an onion. Well, Corbin, you need to sneak in behind the school cafeteria and get me a Mars bar.
And here's your toothbrush back.
Jumps in the car, start making helicopter sounds.
I do that anyway.
My friend.
It's alright, Dave. Carry on. The worm will turn. Never thought I might be lulling you into a false sense of security.
No.
Not even a little?
I've got two boys. My sense of security is gone.
True.
I'll be nervous, Brett.
I'll tell you who you don't want to play. Yeah? Mike.
Yeah, but isn't he getting japs?
We never get nothing done. We'd end up just arguing about colours the whole match.
No, it's
Nothing
not
would
that.
move. No dice would be rolled.
No, Mike plays psychological warfare games with you. He messes with your mind. And he
Yeah,
does
you
so...
played biological warfare, so you know.
Yeah, that's true. That was a
No,
brutal...
I can take psychological warfare, mate. I'm married. Once you get married, it's like being trained by the Spetsnaz. You can just be mind melded for hours and won't do nothing.
True. If your BA games were historically accurate, Mel should keep randomly finding one of Dave's Japanese kicking about in odd places in the house, even now. Actually, yeah, didn't they have that Japanese soldier come out of the jungle recently?
I have hidden a Japanese soldier in your house, Mel.
No, you
Can
haven't.
you find it?
You haven't. I don't
I
believe
have.
you. Don't believe you for a second.
Okay. When I come over next, I'll show you where he is.
You do that, mate. You do that.
His little recording device.
Well, there's no way, yeah, that you have hidden a Japanese soldier in this house, and I'll tell you why. Yeah? Because Kez has blitzed this house. There was a Japanese...
He's at the bottom of one of your flak boxes.
What?
He's at the bottom of one of your flak boxes. You know all your lovely flak pots you've got.
I don't believe you.
He's hiding in there. He's all camouflage. You'd never find him.
Not just that, mate. There is no way in hell you are playing that game where you think I'm going to be going through all my flop boxes looking for some random Japanese soldier that isn't there.
Just tell Corb that there's one. He'll find it.
Corbin, there's a Japanese soldier in the house. He needs to be found.
Banzai.
No, I already do that with his...
No, then he'll go calling his mum. Mom, I think Dad needs to go to the doctor.
I already do that with his Xbox games.
Anyway, if he leaves them out of the cases, they're fair game.
Too right.
I do the same with my son's games.
It's
His
brilliant.
Xbox and his DS.
Hide and seek. If it's out, it gets hidden. Works a treat.
Mate, everything gets put away then, doesn't it?
Yeah. The gits.
It's amazing.
And it's taken me years to get to that stage, to get him to put his stuff away. And it takes one little game, and hey presto.
That's nearly all the leather. Base coated.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Cracking on, my friend. Cracking on.
Sounds like it, bud.
I've got a couple of weeks to get these finished by anyway, so.
Yeah, well, a week.
Like I say, I should have these guys finished by then. Fingers crossed.
And then you can start on your Romans.
Don't even start, dude. 150 minimum.
How big? What scale are they?
28 mil.
Wow.
I know.
It's brilliant. I love it.
No wonder he wouldn't tell me how many models were involved. He was being really cagey about it. I should have sussed something was up.
Yeah, that's a lot for most people to paint.
Say again.
That's a lot for most people to paint. Most people don't paint that many models in a year.
No.
I was wondering how you were going to relay that. No, whereas I've painted nearly 500 models this year, or however many it is.
How many is it, Dave?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Oh, you lying git. You've been counting every one.
I'll have to do a retally.
Oh, here we go. He knows exactly how many it is. He just doesn't want to appeal that like that.
Oh, don't make me that guy. Come on.
But you are that guy. You told us before.
Yeah, but I've told you in confidence.
So he's not really that guy. No, not at all. So go on, Dave. How many have you painted? Roughly. You know, if you were to guess.
About 500.
1, 2, 3, nearly 5.
Nearly 500.
Yeah.
That's a lot of models, mate. Fancy doing another 150 more.
£3 a model, eh? Isn't that how much it was?
Let's end this. Put on bankruptcy.
Mate, let's do that and invoice temps. I'll put a 10% handling charge on it.
Oh, that's a good shout.
What's
That's a great shout for where to hide stuff for kids. From kids.
Pin it behind one of their posters.
Yeah.
You hide it in their school.
I am
Never
far
seen
more
doing that.
cunning than that. Yeah. Dead simple. Hide it under his Xbox. Never thinks of looking there. Ever.
Well, I thought I'd lost my wallet. I ripped my house to pieces trying to find it.
Where was it?
I found it 2 days later inside the box with the baby's nappies in it. Don't know how it got there. I'm blaming the cat.
It's a
Because
small cat.
cats are dicks.
Graham's asking 500 of your own models, Dave, or 500 including commissions?
Oh, commissions. Never my own models. Apart from my Space Wolves that I painted this year, and my Japanese, I haven't really painted much for myself. Well, saying that, I've probably painted 100 for myself. The Wolves and my Japs.
Well, you've got a fair amount of Japs, haven't you?
I've got like 50 infantry, I think.
I need to up my game.
You should do.
I'm going to have to, mate. I don't know what it... I mean, I'll be honest with you, yeah? Painting isn't my most favourite bit of the hobby. You know what I mean? You know, I cannot think of any point where I think, yeah, let's sit down and paint.
Oh no, I think yeah, let's sit down and paint, and then I sit down and paint, and I'm like, ugh. Why did my brain think that might have been a fun idea?
It's like that all the time for commission painters. But you just do it.
But yeah, but I mean, commission painters, that's your living. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You still get burnout.
It's not a matter of burnout. I've never enjoyed painting.
Now, some people don't, mate. And that's why there is commission services. Because people don't enjoy painting, but they enjoy playing.
So about these 150 Romans. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not a quick painter, and it's taking me so long to sort of get my Chindits up to standard, and you know what I mean?
If you don't like
You've always
it,
been a Hordes player as well, haven't you?
Say again?
God, you've always been into like big units and stuff. Like you played Guard, although you played veteran heavy Guard, didn't you? It wasn't really.
I did, but even so, I mean, I painted over 100 guardsmen, and it took years. You know, that's why I don't flick from games. I mean, Mike's been on at me about playing this what you call it, Gates Vantaris. Yeah, and I'm like, I can't get into another gaming system. Yeah, I just simply don't have the time to paint the models.
Drop Fleet Commander looks interesting.
Yeah, it does. That's very true.
That's about the only thing I'd consider on top of what I do at the minute.
But that's a low model count, isn't it?
I don't know. I just like the look of some of the stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not going to be looking at like masses and masses and masses of forces in Drop Fleet.
No. But the other thing is, I'd literally just be buying it because I like the look of stuff. I don't know anyone that actually plays anything other than 40k and bolt action. So.
yeah, I've done that far too much.
Bought models just
Oh,
because of it.
shiny! And then you're like,
No,
no.
I do it all the time. I've got a whole drawer full of just random models. I've got teddy bears. I've got futuristic cyborgs. And
You see, I don't
mutants
mind
and-
buying models like that. Yeah, odd random stuff, as long as I can use them in the dungeon crawlers. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't mind just being able to paint them. Find the time to paint them.
Have
They've been
you
there
got
since
any
last year.
Malifaux teddy bears, by the way?
I don't have any teddy bears kicking about. Not Malifaux ones. I did enjoy painting Ace's one.
Ace has done good after the LVO, isn't it?
I think I did it about a year ago now, I think. I did it from 100 subs competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 100 subs.
Graham saying Drop Fleet Commander and Drop Zone Commander are far, far too small, but then Graham has troubles with his eyes and hands and stuff, doesn't he? Isn't 28mm too small for you, Gray? Because I can remember on one of my shows you were saying you prefer like 54mm. I'll tell you what I am interested in. I'll be honest with you guys. on our bolt action show. Yeah. One is what you call it? Is the new specialist games from Games Workshop.
Yes. Yes.
If they come in back, oh my god.
Well, it's happening.
We know
I
it's
will bust
happening.
that.
Blood Bowl, Necromunda, and Battlefleet apparently are the first few things coming.
Well, Blood Bowl.
I can't
About
wait.
bloody time.
Necromunda, man, I cannot wait.
Blood Bowl is a must. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna yes.
Yeah, Blood Bowl is epic.
It'll be the first time Games Workshop's had any money off me in years. But yeah. Yeah.
I'll support a store.
Necromunda, I'm not so sure about.
What? Necromunda's amazing.
Yeah.
This is true. It is amazing.
It is. It's like gang. It's the original gang warfare thing.
You can literally have an army of one if you take a spire. Or a sphere. What were they called, John? Can you remember?
Spiders?
There were spires.
Oh no,
yeah.
Vansars.
'Cause they have
Vansars were the
rings.
low model count ones.
They were like-
Spirers.
That's it. I've got a spire somewhere.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Yeah.
I have an old one kicking about in a box.
Of all, I was just more a Mordenheim person. I liked the terrain, I think it was. Not just that.
As well, mate.
Necromunda, yeah. It sort of came off the back of that confrontation in White Dwarf, those free rules they did. And I preferred that, to be perfectly honest.
I never played them.
Well, the gang and the trade side of it was much, much bigger. I'll tell you one thing I will like if they bring back the proper Mighty Empires. You guys probably don't even know it.
No, not a clue what you're on about. Sorry.
Drawing a blank on that one, boss.
Okay, Mighty Empires was a tile-based campaign system for fantasy battle.
Was it epic fantasy, basically?
Only on the scale of, looking down on countries, armies moving between cities, that sort of stuff. But it was great. But no, Blood Bowl's a must for me. Possibly Mordenheim, to be truthful, if I'm honest.
I'll tell you what, Bose. If I do get if they do Necromunda, I will probably get like a lot of terrain for that. Like I've seen some of the stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
Like the big MDF Necromunda terrain stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go get a drink, guys, because
Alright.
we've been going like nearly 2 hours. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Have we been going 2 hours already?
Nearly. Another
Nearly.
10 minutes and it will be.
Well, do you want to knock it on the head at half past?
Yeah, that sounds okay.
Yep. I was going to go to the dugout. He's whining.
All right then, mate.
That was one of the reasons I was going to make a tea, because I got to let him out. And we don't need any puddles on the floor.
No, we don't.
Or RBRBs.
Alright, man.
See you in a minute. No, you were saying, John.
But yeah, I may send a commission your way just because, assembling it, painting it, and all that stuff. Special little.
I'm sure I can do something for you, dude.
But have you seen the sets? It's like a crazy amount of stuff.
I haven't seen them, to be perfectly honest, mate. I know that sounds awful, I just haven't.
No, I'll send you a link after this and you can have a look and be like, wow, okay. I have to find one. Yeah. If Necromunda does come back, then they'll probably do terrain with the box, because you have to have something to fight in.
Yeah.
Um,
Bradley's in. You got no lights, Mel? I've just got this main one on me. I've left the others off.
The other thing I'd like to see is Gorgon Walker. It wasn't as popular as they probably thought it would be, but I really enjoyed playing it.
It's got a hell of a fan following, a cult following, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Right, what's next? Just tidy up the green on these now. And they'll be ready for washing.
Blood Bowl was never one of those ones that grabbed me, I must admit.
Oh, Blood Bowl's a great game. Oh, and I need to do his at. Right. Remind me to do my officer's hat a different colour. Right. And Drew saying what you call it?
Blood Bowl, yeah. Drew was into his fantasy, and switched to 40k not so long ago. He's old school.
Old school, is he?
Yeah. Same age as me, but yeah, he's into his 40k. Like, he's into his Warhammer and stuff.
Well, you're still into your 40k, aren't you?
Yeah, man. I've got a big game tomorrow as well, actually.
Have you? Why? What are you playing?
I'm currently leading the store tournament with, like, I'm the only one who's got into 3 figures on the points so far. So I'm doing pretty well, but I've got my 2,000 point game tomorrow, so I've made a particularly nasty list for...
So what are you going to do? Go and destroy some 12-year-old or something?
No.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
No. I don't know how old he is, actually, but...
Picking on kids.
Picking on
I'd
kids.
say mid-20s.
Picking on kids.
Picking on kids. I have not actually played anyone under the age of 20 in the tournament.
He says.
Don't start, guys. I suppose anyone under the age of 30 is kids to you.
Do you know what? You're not far off there, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
There are a couple of 30-year-olds I'll look at and you go, you are not grown up.
Don't you say a word.
I
You
didn't
have to
need
show me some pictures of those, Drew. Yeah, Skaven.
Skaven? What about Skaven?
Huh? I said Drew. He has. I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to the chat.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah. Okay, are you a fan of Batman?
My bad.
You're bad.
You are the best at paying attention to the chat, John. I'm terrible.
He's the best comment monkey I've ever had.
I am garbage when it comes to comments.
I'm not too bad. Graham seems to pick up a lot of things to find out it's not his thing.
I try and find that out before I spend lots of money on it.
Yeah, generally.
Personally.
No, best way to do that is not just have kids. You never have any money to put into anything.
Oh, mate. Irony is, I know you're right.
I thought it was get married and then your wife spends all your money so you don't have anything to spend it on.
No, she doesn't have to spend.
Yeah, but then you have kids.
And then you have.
And then they spend it all.
The ultimate list of priorities. None of which are gaming.
Because it's a disposable in hobby.
Dave, is that a Krieg poster behind you?
A what?
Death Court Creek.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like Death Court over that side, and behind me I've got Chaos, and then my Bolt Tech Perks tree poster. I've got a load of posters I need to put up.
do you get a pocket money, Drew?
Wife just takes the monthly check. We know that one.
You have to ask for some of it back. Damn.
Come on, we've all done it. Gone out and bought a new model kit and made sure we got rid of the new box. Look, Dave's sniggering.
I
Yeah.
actually don't think I have had that issue.
No, not you, John, because you're not in any sort of long-term relationship.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
true.
I've never been in a long-term relationship. Ever. No, I mean when
Free
I
and
was
single,
in.
John. Stay free and single.
Yeah.
How long term was Crazy Hedgehog Lady?
3 years? 4?
Never been in a long term relationship.
That is pretty long-term, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. If that's not long, what do you class as a long term relationship?
Upwards of 2 years.
So you've never been in one, but you were with Crazy Hedgehog Lady for 3
No.
years.
I've never been in one was a sarcastic comment, because that's
Oh, right.
pretty much all I've ever been in is long-term relationships.
Oh, right.
Sorry. I apparently I've been very sarcastic of late.
Well, have you? I hadn't noticed.
No?
No.
Maybe it was the knock to the head.
Maybe it was a knock to the head, mate. No, it's the kids that do it, not the relationship.
Only enough for diesel. I thought you worked in oil anyway, though, Drew. So surely you should get like a discount or something. Is that not how that works?
I can actually see these vehicles. Go on.
Sorry, Drew. I will try to emphasize my sarcasm in future.
Yeah, you need a sarcasm bubble, don't you?
By the way, I'm being sarcastic.
Sarcasm doesn't really work that well on the internet.
It's not so bad in voice. It's like if you've got face to face as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But it doesn't really work when everyone's like, head down painting.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Cat.
Small cat.
Dave's got a bit of an issue.
Yes, she's here.
Well, boys, we are getting close to that time.
She's not so small now.
Oh, nice pussy.
Cute.
She's purring away.
Is she? Are you stroking her?
No, she's just purring.
It's
She
because
does.
she likes Dave.
She
Yeah,
likes
she
Dave.
No, she likes Dave's room because there's lots of things to go, look, gravity.
But you just go. Cats, man, they're so bad for that.
They are actually, aren't they? Give me my
He
dick.
likes to go under the shelf of the second desk and just sit under there, and then you can't shift her.
She knows she's safe there.
But yeah, gents, we are very close to that 1/2 hour.
I suppose we better stop painting then, hadn't I?
Right, you are the host of this evening.
Oh, am I?
Well, you introduced everyone.
Yeah, I suppose it did, didn't it? Alright, it falls under my remit then. Let me just get some green on this guy's leg. There you go. I'll do this top off in a second. Right, put it in quotes.
Yeah.
Sarcasm. In quotes.
Okay.
Right, well, thank you for joining us, folks. It has been the first of our weekly, regular sort of get-together, paint and abuse each other jollies. Have you enjoyed it, guys?
I have. I hope the audience have.
Yeah, I've had fun. I've actually got some stuff done as well, which is good.
I'm quite proud that I've got stuff done as well. You know, it's a big leap for me, because you know what I'm like.
Yeah.
So, it's a win-win for us. Hopefully it's been a win-win for you guys. Right, the crack is, are we going to move the update video to, say, Friday or a Thursday? Because we're live on a Tuesday.
I'm alright with that.
What do you reckon? Thursday?
Move it to, you can move it to Thursday, move it to Friday. Friday, I think, is not so bad. It hits in time for the weekend, then.
Yeah, so Friday for the next updates from now on, then.
Okay.
Okay, look, sounds good to me.
Yeah, and then you know the trash talks?
Yes.
I reckon we save those, yeah, and we have those when we've got people on where we've got to be a bit more respectful.
Hang on. You want to trash talk each other when there's people watching? Like, in the call? So, okay. I suppose that means we do have to keep it clean, then.
No, I'm talking, well, no, the trash talks we did before, the other live shows.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. We can sort them out at some point.
Sounds like a plan. Right, so in which case, John's up next with the next update on Friday. He's just got himself a couple of extra days. Yeah, but pressure is on, boys, because we've lost a week.
Yep.
Have we?
Oh, yeah, because we've lost the live show now, haven't we?
That's very true. Yep. Okay.
So we're down to 3-week
We
update.
also need to discuss what we're doing for Christmas week. But we'll keep everyone up to date with what the plan is. 'Cause
I think
Christmas falls at the end of the week, doesn't it, this year?
I have no idea. I haven't even looked yet.
Yeah, so we'll find out about that, and then Christmas week there might be something a bit different, but we'll make sure everyone knows.
Well, listen.
Thank you very much for hitting 300 today as well, guys. It means a lot.
Very much appreciated.
Yeah, we're
You guys are
chuffed. When we
awesome.
get up to 500, we get a name. That's going to be great.
And goodies to give away, possibly, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see what we can, like, thrape off Warlord.
But, yeah.
I'll be up to painting the Dad's Army.
You're up for painting the Dad's Army, but not my Legionnaires.
Yeah, I'd paint the Dad's Army for people.
You'll paint my Legionnaires. Nice one, Dave.
I heard that. That was on camera.
Yeah.
Look at you, the cat's waving. Right, guys, we're going to say goodbye. Right, if you want to come join us again next week, Tuesday night, 8:30, we'll be back painting. I'll be cracking on with my Gurkhas. Dave will be cracking on with his Japanese. John will be cracking on with his pound shop troops. Yeah, I know.
Rangers.
The bargains.
Yeah, keep an eye out for John's video later, and as always, you know, you'll see me on the Terrain Shoot channel on Sunday, guys. So, until then, have fun, guys. Say goodbye, boys.
Goodbye, boys.
See you later, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye.